The Noles will kick this deep to start us off. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. First down here for this offense. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Getting set. Here's second down. They call the draw play here. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Boy, you'd love to see a few more yards here to give yourself a better chance on third down. Now, here early in this game, we get a big third down to see if this offensive line can keep the pressure off the quarterback.
On the opening drive, they face a tough 3rd and 7 here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Team making their way on the field. And a low line drive, ugly punt. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. There's the handoff. Stop after a small gain. Now look at it, 2nd and 9. Back's got it again. Tackle made after just a short gain. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure works.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Bringing it back, it's Harris. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid. that time. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. And there's the handoff.
Chris, just think of the list of Auburn running backs. I mean, you see this guy pick up a first down, and you start to see a little... Listen in. Maybe a combo. Remember those days of Cadillac Williams and Ronnie Brown when they were in that backfield? Trey Mason. Boy, so many great backs that Auburn has enjoyed, and this guy's looking good.
Offense will set up on 1st and 10. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Looking for some space. It's Harris. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. He's moving out of the pocket now. Caught over the middle. It's Harris. Breaks loose at the 40. An explosive game, big play, moves the ball inside the 40.
Chris, sometimes the quarterback's just trying to find the open guy and get him the ball. It's exactly what he's able to do here. Found a way to pick up the first down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking to make a big play downfield. The pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. An inside give now from the shotgun. An important 9 yards gain there. Brings up just 3rd and 1.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
So now from the 29, it's 3rd down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Brought down to the 27. It's a 1st down. This offense really threatening now.
Here's a great example of a back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. He got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And the running back takes the handoff. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Auburn now operating in the red zone. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down.
In the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Catch made on the right side. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a first and goal. The offense sets up for the first and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn. Well, they slowed the game down with a long, winding drive to produce a touchdown. That was impressive.
What's impressive to me is the consistency. It's one thing to hit a receiver and you can score a big touchdown, but to be able to go and sustain drives and keep the sticks moving, that puts a lot on the quarterback and the execution of the offense. And man, did they make that look easy.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Now they get set to kick it away. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Big guys up front, lined up. It's first down. Picks up the first, looking for more. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Boy, another first down and another good run by this back from Florida State. I tell you, he's doing his job as far as living up to the great tradition of Florida State running backs.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. And looking to throw now on first down. Looks like he's going to run it. That's a nice game to move the sticks here as time runs out in the first quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll run it here. It's a 2-yard gain. Second and 8 coming up.
The defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down play coming up. The pre-snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Hard running through a tackle. Steps out of bounds, but not before a huge gain on the ground.
I love how they're using the receiver here in motion. With a weapon like this, you just get him the football. Simple throw for the quarterback. He's got all that speed built up. You get him the ball out there in space with a couple blockers, and you get big plays like this right here.
That huge play sets up a great opportunity. First and goal just outside the 5. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's into the end zone, but there is a marker on the play. Let's check that out. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And the Seminoles will line up here on first down and goal. And the single back takes the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I just love that this defense is not giving up on this first and goal. They attacked. They got through. They got penetration. Nice job of being able to keep them out of the end zone.
After a disastrous first down play, they're backed up on second and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
The offense facing a third and goal from a long way away. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looking for 6. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Did he take it all the way? It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
It's third and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback dropping back. Short pass finds the tight end. Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Now the offense faces third and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pressure is coming. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. They're going to kick it away for the second time. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's found some room at the 45. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Touchdown, Seminoles. Just ran away from the defense.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
He manages the footing, and the extra point is up and good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Handoff here from the shotgun.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that previous play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Give it to the back again. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Boy, that is a first down and a definitive way of getting a good push up front. And this back, I tell you, every single year on Plains, Auburn always has a great back, and this guy is no different.
That's the 2-minute warning now here in the first half. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? He'll hand it off. Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. No stopping him, takes it all the way. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, perfectly thrown football here, and this quarterback's got to be fired up. That's his first passing touchdown of the season. Here's the first and hopefully many more for this young man.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. The Seminoles offense comes back on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on 1st down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. It's an out route. The catch made. They bring him down after a short gain there.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, and it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Drop him back. We're going to throw for the first down. He's running out of time here. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Boy, this defense, everything you want from them they do here except contain the quarterback. Nobody's open downfield. They pressure the quarterback. The only problem is they can't keep him short of the first down marker.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Sophomore trying to make a play, but put too much on the throw. Offense facing a 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to make a play deep downfield. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Decides not to fair catch it, but he is tackled immediately. Gutsy move, but didn't produce much. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. They'll run it to the right side. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Second down after that run on the previous play. And now the running back's got it again. That run moves the ball across the 35. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Under heavy pressure, takes a shot as he throws the ball. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Big play across midfield. They'll spot it near the 36. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The kickoff team out there now to get the second half underway. And it's field of returner trying to create good field position here. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. The offense is fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they've needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again.
And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to tack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Offense gets set up here. It's third down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Escapes the pocket. Tried to use his legs to make the first down. Couldn't get there. And now it's a fourth down call. The Seminoles will line up to punt it away. And this punt heads toward the sideline. Doesn't travel very far. Auburn offense back out on the field. First down, looking to throw the football. He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Trying to create here on the move. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
I love plays like this when everything just kind of comes together. It's like an orchestra. Offensive line giving the quarterback enough time. The receiver works from the left all the way over across the formation to the right. And the quarterback with that time puts the ball right on the money. Well designed and well executed here.
Down he goes. A sack.
Well, today's middle linebacker has to have the ability to cover, to be able to be a great run stuffer. Also, the ability to blitz and get after the quarterback. There's an example of it right there. These guys are becoming more and more athletic every year in college football.
First down sack. Pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. The pass rush closing in. That's a nice scramble there. A big gain, but not enough for the first down. Backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Fired into a tight window and picked off. He's got some room and some blockers here. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? From the shotgun, handoff inside. Solid run. They'll bring it back to the 28-yard line.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards. They're on 1st and 10.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And it's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance for the pick. Couldn't come up with it. And the Knowles will crank up the tempo. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Bringing pressure. To bring him down short of the marker, and now it's going to be 4th down.
Love to see quarterbacks try to keep a play alive. He gave it everything he had here. He came up short of the 1st down. Boy, he gave him a chance.
Offense going to roll the dice and go for it inside their own 40. A running play called on 4th down. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? Again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. They'll hand it off. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Play action fake, looking to throw. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And he just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. And he's got some open field ahead. Past the 50. At the 30 now. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Florida State. And the defense adds 6 with the interception return. That is a game-changing play by this defense.
Well, game-changing. The momentum now is on their side. They've got confidence that they can finish this game off and get a win. If they do, we're going to remember this play right here.
And the point after is right down the middle. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. end zone for a touchback. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick six, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. That's a nice game. They'll move the football up to the 27.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And at first down, they go right back to him. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And they'll get him down that time. That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Try and muscle for the first down.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense will zero in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
And here comes the punter onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. That picks up a first down. We'll spot it at the 39.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the offensive line is completely occupied with that defensive front. That freed up that linebacker to shoot right through that gap and blow up the ball carrier. What a play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And the sophomore, a little bit too much air into that throw.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
On third down, he drops to throw. The pocket breaking down. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watching work through his progressions here, finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
The Noles look to keep this drive moving. pop pass on the jet sweep. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
And the Seminoles starting a new series here on 1st and 10. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And he'll rifle this one deep to the right side. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game.
Oh, Chris, you're in the fourth quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
They'll run it from the gun. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
They'll hand it off. Finally out of bounds after a solid game, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Now it's 2nd down here. He'll hand it off. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Just love watching his back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
A crucial play in this game. It's 3rd down and 2. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Trying to extend the play. He's going to take off. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that 1st down marker.
I just love the fact he doesn't take a sack here. In fact, I'm sure he can imagine hearing his coach saying it's 3rd down, do not take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't quite get the 1st down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yards.
Tie ball game late, and they're going for it on 4th down. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Looks like Auburn will have the 1st down.
Chris, I'll be honest, man. I thought on 4th down and 1, they might be just trying to draw the defense off sides, but they caught me and probably the defense by surprise as well, especially on their own side of the field. Gutsy play call right there to keep this drive alive.
First down and 10. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. That's the 2-minute warning as the clock stops. Give both coaches a chance to strategize here before the time runs out. defense getting set up. Here's second down. From the shotgun, drops back. Caught quickly. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Tackle, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Handoff in a single back formation. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Receiver in motion now. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. So a crucial third down play. Try a field goal from here will be 53 yards. Can they pick up the first on the ground? They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. So tie game, 4th quarter. They're going to go for it on this 4th down. Crucial play here. They go to the air. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Auburn, to claim the lead here in the final minute.
Chris, I thought we might be headed to overtime here, but this offense would not be denied. Outstanding execution, and they take the lead. Now it's all about, can their defense hold on to see if they can get this win.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So after taking the lead, they'll kick it off here and hope the defense can hold on. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback looking to scramble. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
How many times have we seen this late in the 4th quarter? Because you know the pass rush is going to get after him. They get upfield. They have a great pass rush. What do they create? Space.
Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game. The offense calls time now with 29 seconds remaining. We've got to get points quickly here. Looking for explosive plays right now. Looking to pass here on second down. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47. The quarterback making some changes at the line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking to scramble. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack in a crucial moment. They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. Not much on the return, but they snuff out the drive with the takeaway.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. All right, so it's 1st and 10, back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. They get him down, and that's how this game will end. Pocket 0-0. So a good W here. Their season is up and running. The goal was to be 1-0, but also, Kirk, we got a chance to see what this team is capable of when they play their best.
I completely agree with you, Chris. I was definitely impressed with this performance. We'll just have to see how far this team can really go.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Hi, folks, and welcome to beautiful Eugene, Oregon. We're in for a special, historic moment here today because, while it appears to be raining in the Willamette Valley, everyone here knows it never rains in Autzen Stadium. The Ducks will kick this away to start us off. Return begins inside the 10. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the Iowa Hawkeyes offense will get the first swing today. And here comes that star wide receiver. He's got the bounce, the aura. He walks on the field with some swag saying, I'm the man, and I know it.
Well, he certainly does, and you know what? He probably should. It's founded in all the hard work that he puts in, the dedication in the summertime during practice. You can see some of the defensive backs watch him as he warms up, studying him, because they know it's going to be a long day trying to deal with this receiver.
And the tackle is made. This screen pass there produces a solid gain. The Hawkeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Early on in a football game, the offense always wants to try to develop just a nice rhythm to their offense.
They don't pick up the blitzers, and it's a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Pressure coming, and they've got him again.
Love the aggressive mindset from this defensive coordinator. Third down and long, why not bring the blitz? Roll the dice. Play a little man coverage on the back end. Hope you get there before the quarterback can make you pay for it, and they come up with a sack.
He'll field it close to midfield. Tremendous toughness here. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. So Oregon's offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. And with such a dangerous wide receiver on the field here, puts a lot of stress on the secondary. This strong safety, Kirk, maybe not necessarily built as a great coverage guy, who's going to have to be big today.
Yeah, he really is, Chris. He's known for his physicality. This safety's going to have to do a good job of cleaning up tackles, but also being an extra guy to play keep away. He's good at doing both. This receiver has great ball skills and the ability to break away with speed. Going to be a unique matchup to follow.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that first down marker. And now we've got a decision here on fourth down.
Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Oregon. This quarterback on fire today.
Yeah, I know that this guy can make plays downfield, but Chris, how about this touchdown on fourth down? They throw it to him short. He not only picks up the first down, but with his wiggle and speed, he takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Here's the point after attempt. BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. There's a kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Okay, so the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. And the Hawkeyes will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Oh, the pass is picked off. Going the other way, can they catch him? And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, your best player's got to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive battle. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead The defense with the interception. In a tie game, their offense now has the ball.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. It would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Good job dealing with the footing. PAT is good. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Takes the ball and heads to the left. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Dropping back. It's Vaughn. They pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. Got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets kicked.
It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Touchdown, Oregon. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6. And the interception taken to the house. A pick 6, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
Return begins inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Iowa offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. On the handout, they'll test the right side here. Stop right there at the line. No gain. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. D coordinator showing heavy blitz pre-snap. And the tailback's got it again. But only a 1-yard gain, so it's 3rd and 9 coming up. The Hawkeyes will come to the line to crank up the tempo. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Looks like the defense has it.
Oh, man, the rain ended up acting like an extra defender on this last play. The runner seemed like he was holding onto that football so tight for one moment and then watching it slip away the next.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. So a yard away from the end zone. The offense will go for it here on 4th down. He'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks.
I think they completely caught this defense off guard. 4th down and goal, I think everybody thinks the quarterback's going to have the ability to run or throw, but instead they run the football in here, and they somehow get this touchdown.
Extra point makes it a 28-zip lead. Kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Okay, so the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown. Can they bounce back from that costly error here? Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Running out of time in the pocket. And this is going to be a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play by this defense, and the only way they can score points without getting a turnover. That should give this team a spark.
Fielded at the 25.
Returner is tackled down at the 36. And your Oregon Ducks will take over.
And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. And now the first play of this drive. They'll begin at the 36. Keeping it on the ground here. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Oregon. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last time out there, they surrendered a safety. First down here for this offense. They're going to run it here. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker. Inches away.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Here's the second down play. Takes the handoff again. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Important 3rd down play coming up. They'll try to run for the first down. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
And the Hawkeyes will bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Oh, and he's got some space here. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in return. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. On the run here, lets it go. Grab down the middle. It's Allen. Tackle made after a big gain. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
So now from the 27, the offense faces a 3rd and short. How aggressive will they play it? Tailback with another carry. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
The Ducks are moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Gets rid of it on the move. He's got it near the end zone. And he steps out of bounds close to the goal line. Couldn't quite punch it in there. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And now the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
It's not been their day as a defense, but you can see they have not given up. What a big hit into the backfield that time.
An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. And 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. That's a test of toughness and a test of will, and the running back won that.
Yeah, that's a great effort. Love to see running backs get their knees up and run through those potential arm tackles. That's what makes them one of the top backs in the country.
And now they'll set up for the point after. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Iowa offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking downfield, it's Vaughn. Short connection to the tight end here. And it's good for a first down to the 36. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. First down, looking to throw the ball. Cannot escape it. Down he goes.
This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle the pressure of this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of, Chris, get this, 7 sacks in this game so far.
And they'll stop him after a short gain. Tough spot. The offense has to convert the 3rd and long from the 30 to get this drive going. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Look out, he's got some space. Touchdown, Oregon. Wow, what a play, a defensive score. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team's on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back.
51, Iowa, 0.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Okay, so the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. Throw to the running back in the flat. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
No gain on the play.
Getting set. Here's second down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Finding some room at the 25. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Looking to pass. It's Vaughn. Snags the quick throw. Making people miss. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Makes a quick catch. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And he cannot escape the defense with a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, and that is a big-time play.
Tough to show, but a sophomore quarterback to pick up the first down himself. And the Ducks took it a cash in this red zone trip. Looking to throw it on first down. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Defense grabs the football. It's a turnover.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw.
If this team can hold on today and win, this pass rush deserves all the credit in the world. They have gotten after this quarterback so many times. Really, every time the opposing offense does something positive.
Pressure comes, and once again, no escape. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. The Hawkeyes will send their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. And the ball is away from his own end zone. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And a powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They got into plus territory last time, but the drive ended on a fumble. They got to shake that off immediately. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Touchdown, Ducks. This offense really clicking.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
And the point after is good. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And the returner will be brought down. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. To the air, it's Vaughn. He'll throw it now. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. And completion makes it 2nd and short. Defense looking to dial up some pressure here. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play. And the Hawkeyes bring their punt team onto the field. And here's the return. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Let's see how aggressive this offense gets. They can move into field goal range easily, but are they looking for more? Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
Chris, how about the call here with the wheel route? The running back, we know he can run the football, but here he shows his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield, and that wheel route is tough on a defense. Sometimes the back can get lost. Here he catches it, finds his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Handoff here from the shotgun. In the clear at the 25. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. And that run, good for 1st down yardage. The drive moves on. Looking downfield, it's Vaughn. He's a wide-open receiver, complete. And a huge gain across midfield, all the way to the 40-yard line. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. And it's no good. Missed it. And that sums up the game so far. Heather's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Hawkeyes will kick this away to get the second half going. Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? He's moving out of the pocket. And it's incomplete even on a 1st down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. So 2nd down after the incompletion. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. It's caught. They will rule that a catch. A huge gain through the air.
That is great arm strength and accuracy.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Running back with the football. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The Ducks pick up enough for a first down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Finding space at the 20. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Boy, really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's first and goal for the offense.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
In college football today, the quarterbacks get rid of the ball often so fast that this is a great example for young players on the defensive line. If you can't get to the quarterback, watch their eyes and try to get your hands up so when the ball comes, you can knock it away.
And he throws the ball out of bounds. They're smart not to take a sack on that play. Brings up third down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down. So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. So from the left hash, this is just a chip shot. Right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. The pass is intercepted. Touchdown, Ducks. And the defense adds 6 from the interception return. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kurt.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Iowa offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Fires it to the wide out. And he's got his man open downfield. Tackled at the 35, good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Ball handed off. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy
cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And it's intercepted. Touchdown, Oregon. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6. And a pick 6, a monster play by this defense here, Kurt.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Coverage team brings down the returner. Okay, so the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Finding some room at the 25. And that'll pick up a first down out at the 37.
Chris, that's a combination of really good blocking and outstanding patience by the back. He waited and used his vision and patience to allow that play to open up, and then
the sack in the play could not escape the pass rush. We'll see if they can overcome the sack. 2nd and very long. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And it's incomplete. Comes up a little short on that throw. Hunter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on 3rd down? Quarterback drops back. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
And the Hawkeyes will send the punt team onto the field. On to kick now for the 5th time today. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. And he lofts one deep over the middle. And he is wide open for a huge gain. Touchdown, Ducks. And the beatdown continues.
You know, we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
And they tack on the extra point.
0.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. He hands it off from the gun. They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
It's a heavy blitz look here. Let's see if they bring the house. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field. And that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
And he's got it again. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. A game sets up a third down play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway at the 26-yard line is huge. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Heading left after the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Got him. He's sacked.
Well, Chris, after another sack, these guys are going to be facing another third down and long situation. It seems like that's been the theme in this football game. They cannot stay on schedule offensively, making it very easy for the defense to get after the quarterback when you know he's in a must-throw situation.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down. The Hawkeyes will have to punt this one away. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. He'll take a deep shot. But this one is broken up, falls incomplete.
Boy, this quarterback is really rolling the dice out here today. Remember, he threw an interception the last time they had the ball. I thought he might learn from that, but instead he comes out throwing it into cover.
Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, Oregon. And the route is on. That's just been unstoppable today. The quarterback finds his favorite receiver for yet another touchdown.
Man, that is another touchdown for this guy. And what's been very unique is they've moved him around. He's the left and the right, outside, inside. Also ability to get downfield and make a catch. He can catch it underneath. Just a total package, having a dream game.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled on the play, but there is a flag down.
Illegal block in the back. Return team.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? It's a toss play to the right. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Gain of 8. Brings up 2nd down.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Ball handed to the running back. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And the Hawkeyes will bring their punt team on the field now.
Number 13 on to kick it away.
He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Fresh set it down to the offense. First down. Look him out throwing here to start the drive. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
It's a deep throw down the right sideline. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Brought down after the takeaway. A big play by the defense to end this quarter. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10.
Man, this pass rush has gotten home so many times. As an offense, I know you're down, but you gotta try to mix it up. Maybe roll the quarterback out. Have your backs and tight ends chip at the line. Anything they can do, because what they've done up to this point, it's just not working.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? The Hawkeyes will line up to punt it away.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. There's a shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
Automatic in the PAT. Now they get set to kick it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Offense makes their way on the field. Defense showing blitz here. And looking to throw now on first down. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. And they finally bring him down. Great defensive play, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see if the takeaway stands. So that is a call to remember. The interception wiped away by a pass interference penalty. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quick completion to the tight end. And the second effort there will earn him the first down.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the fourth quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
He's hit right as he throws it, incomplete. The offense facing a tough conversion here, 3rd and long from the 42.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure.
The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Not just a pick, but a big return sets up the offense in good position.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in and down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. 2nd down after the incompletion. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's going to pull it down and run. And a flag is down as the pass falls incomplete. Let's see who the penalty is on.
Illegal forward.
That is a clear no-no. Illegal forward pass costs him 5 yards. So they have to come up with something here on 3rd down after the incompletion. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back, and he lofts it toward the sideline. Touchdown, Oregon. And this one is getting ugly.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
Extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. And he finds his tight end for the catch. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a 1st down.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
1st down, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back.
Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. Solid return to set up his offense.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's 3rd down coming up. They moved the ball into good position, but now it's 3rd and long. And now another deep ball here. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. Downfield and incomplete. A 4th down stop. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. It's a blitz look here from the defense. On 1st down, it's play action. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack. After a 1st down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. And he'll set up to throw. And the sophomore quarterback throws it behind the receiver. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Returner tackled right there. That's where they start the drive. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Last possession, they went for it on 4th down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Takes a shot as he gets the pass off. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock. Instead, throws it into coverage.
And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
No, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make a play, and this time he just wasn't able to get away from the defense, and that is a big loss for the offense.
Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
How about that? The defense does their job on 3rd down and long. They get after that quarterback, and now it's 4th and forever. Coverage did its part. Let's not forget about that. Buying the pass rush enough time to get after the quarterback.
And the fair catch is made. Always tricky to field punts in this kind of rain. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. The last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Pressure is coming. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. They finally get him, but it's across midfield. Big gain to the 33. The guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Return begins inside. Oh, the ball on the ground. And it's the kicking team making the recovery. A special teams disaster. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. And that's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Touchdown, Oregon. And the beatdown continues.
Well, they just continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the way up to this point, doing everything that's asked of them. Great execution, and put another touchdown up on the board.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And out comes the offense set to take over here. First down, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Second down play coming up. Offense looking to throw the ball. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Great performance by this home team. There's going to be a serious party around here tonight. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, Ducks. And the route is on. Now the important point after attempt. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Heavy blitz look here pre-snap. Looking to throw it on first down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
He's looking deep here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Oregon. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Iowa offense is back out on the field. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. On first and 10, looking to throw. And the junior gets home, making a sack there. And the defense will stop the clock with a timeout here. 25 seconds remaining. First down loss sets up second and long from the 11. Looking to dial up the pressure. Let's see if they bring the house. Defense is coming after him. Going to try to use his legs here. On the move, trying to scramble for the first down, comes up short. And a timeout taken by the defense. 18 seconds left on the clock. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line. And it's the defense stopping the clock now with 14 seconds remaining. That's another aggressive call by this defense, bringing the blitz on 3rd and long.
Yeah, one of the beautiful things this defense has is guys that can cover. And when you feel like you have guys that can cover against these wide receivers, it frees you up to be a little bit more aggressive. And this time they dial up that blitz, not worried at all about getting beat in man-to-man coverage. And a good job of timing it up perfectly to get that sack.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Airing this one out toward the sideline. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. Quarterback operating an empty set.
Most offensive coaches, they're going to be happy taking those 50-50 shots against man. But I'm curious to see if they're going to test this defensive back again because of the excellent coverage he's having out there.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. He's running out of time here. And he'll take a sack on the final play. A weird ending, but a very sweet victory. Well, frankly, Kirk, we hope for games that are a little bit more suspenseful. This one got out of hand early, ended up being a rout.
That's putting it nicely, Chris, right? This was a complete blowout. A solid performance in all areas by this team. Their coaches should be proud of how they looked out there today.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.